Weird. Anyways, let's do another mission here. Choose battle squad. Let's do it. I actually do like this battle squad. Very, very steady, decent minions. You're going to be spending all of your wrath points healing, though. And we have a lot of people here who can heal, which is very nice. Now, you can kill someone if they're low on health. It's probably not going to knock them low enough. Oh, it did. It did. Yeah. You have 1 HP. Oh, you dick. Actually, I do like that the vampire starts with the block and ward. That is extremely handy. Well, you got 1 health. So I'm just gonna crit you for. Is it 40 wrath or is it 30? Because the abilities are cheaper. I mean, that's 50. So if it's 30, that would work. Wait. 40, 40, 40. Is it 40 or is it 30? I don't know. It's actually 40. Okay, good to know. Good to know. At least we killed a unit. I'm happy with that. You might have to stall for a turn. I could gain mana and wrath. Should probably hit, though. Should probably hit. Get rid of this bard. Now, you have no reason to do that yet. We should just go for some hits. Critical hit deals a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, it's still good. Yay, you buffed his damage by 40%. So it's 140% of 40% of 40. Damn. Well, we should probably just smack the crap out of you. You hit and you debuff. Loses all evasion. It doesn't really matter too much. His evasion is 0 anyways. Or maybe that's displaying what it is after the reduction. Who knows? Critical hit deals a lot of damage. You also do more damage against females. So, it's 46. That's okay. Oh, I can get you down to 4 HP doing this. We're gonna do it. It might be a little bit of an overkill. I mean, we could just also do this.
Impale this wretch.
Then... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Move, block, and ward. Physical attack deals damage. Gains wrath and mana, loses vigor. I'm actually okay doing that because it doesn't move you. Thanks for stabbing your heart. Whose heart is that, by the way? There's just a heart there. I don't know whose it is. Eat the bard. I'm not eating the bard. I want the parts. Besides, you're always hungry. You always have a lunch on. We'll get you a Happy Meal soon. Will that be okay? You're gonna be good with a Happy Meal. Additional damage for each buff or debuff. I need you to move back is what I need you to do. Put the vampire in a position where they can actually do their hits. You can burn him. He's got ward up. The guy in the back does not have ward up. He's protected though. I'm just gonna keep shooting these guys. We can kill them pretty quickly. Um... 28.
One more for the stockpiles.
I was thinking about waiting and then trying to get Wrath to heal out of it, but that's not worth it. You're gonna wait. You're gonna move. It's only like a 20% chance of critting. I'd rather get the extra damage from the burn. You're gonna hit. No crit, unfortunately. You are going to heal. So far, this is the best party I've used today. It is getting the job done, admittedly. Oh, you missed! I don't think that's because of good synergy, I think it's just because of good units. And you're dead. That's all we need, though.
As your
Maybe that's all
suffering
we
ends,
need.
Your service begins.
The heart is hers, that's why she was hurt when she stabbed it. You know what? Get your logic out of here. I really kind of just want another archer. Just roll like four different units for the entire run. Sacrifice minions. Iratus receives parts, items, and a consumable random consumable. A consumable random consumable. Wow, that's great. I have a level 7 Wraith. What am I doing with a level 7 Wraith? He is my Wraith. I got a bonus skeleton. Let's get rid of the skeleton. Hold on. To the map. Skeleton. They're gonna be sacrificed, dude. Sorry. We got a bone. Bone Golem. For each 10 points of vigor missing, the damage of the Bone Golem receives is reduced by 2.5%. This is what Bound Hades told me about for the Bone Golem. Damage reduction built in with the bone, the stack of bones. So let's do some simple math. If you're missing 200 health, that means you have 50% damage reduction, right? It's pretty good. Anything that decreases damage received seems nice to have on the Bone Golem. Time to get bony. Dude, I mean, maybe. I'd still rather have him heal a little bit more before we take him out on a mission. Although saying that, I'm like, okay, well, his abilities get slightly worse, but then he doesn't, nearly die as much. Yeah, so let's heal him up a little bit. Who do we have? We have Mud, Nom, Black, and I don't know, just bring a zombie. Take him out on a mission. See how well he does. You guys are still up here, right? Let's put some different people up here. But what about Head? Bounty is such good damage. You know what? Bring you along. Put you in there, put you in there, put you in there. Alright, good enough. 100 souls. Can we do anything with 100 souls? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's make a quick mummy. Sorry, was I going to save? I think I was going to save for these, wasn't I? Let's make a quick mummy. Creation. Sorry, was it a mummy? Oh, now I gotta freaking look. It was a mummy. Let's make a mummy. Making a mummy. Also, we have to lure 3 dampires over to my side. Still have never seen a dampire. Damn.
They will carry the curse of my tomb to the world.
Will they now? Alright, so there's our mummy. Who's the next combat? Let's actually take a look at this before we do anything else. It is... what was that, like a gargoyle? Plus a female knight at the front. Second place unit has Blockward armor. I would like to bring along the other one. You. I can't upgrade any of your points. That's okay. And in the back line, we could put a mummy back there. Just do attacks every turn in the back line. And then remove debuffs from allies if necessary. Or buffs from enemies. Backline mummy, let's go. Target loses 20% luck.
I expect results.
I expect results. Let's do it. Oh no! Lost all evasion. It is a gargoyle. You are immune to stress. You have a bunch of block. Shield Maiden has a whole bunch of block. 20 points worth. Immune to stress attacks and ignition, doesn't escape. Okay. So how the heck are we going to deal with a Shield Maiden? Wow. You don't do that much damage. In fact, the crossbowman is probably better to take out quickly. Because the Shield Maiden, I mean, they're tanky. We need someone who has an AoE attack to hit all of them, I think. Unfortunately, I don't really have anyone with an AoE attack, so we might just have to use a spell to do some damage. Additionally deals 100% physical damage if the target is debuffed. Deals damage. Deals damage. Target minion loses luck and gains attack and dread until the end of battle. Plus 10 attack and plus 10 dread till the end of battle, losing luck. That's pretty good, especially on units that hit hard. All minions gain initiative for 2 actions. Remove all debuffs from minions and all buffs from enemies. Well, we're just going to have to hit him. So if we can make a target lose all block, we're going to do that. And you know, I guess the acid gland will eventually hit. And if we're lucky, remove all of the protections. So you do a little bit of damage to everyone. You are annoying in that you removed a point of block, but you know, it is what it is. So I am going to get this Bloodthirst active. We have the Wrath for it, so let's get it out there. And then let us get a hit in. Although it's going to be hard to hit anyone. Should probably hit you in the back line then. We can do grand all specs forward in order to hit one of these units and reduce their accuracy, and also like ruin their block protection. We should use a ability at some point. Deals damage twice to a target. That's going to deal no damage. Deals damage if a target is debuffed. I mean, I could hit you, but if I'm going to hit anyone, I'm going to hit you in the back. Right. 12 damage. We got to start chopping people up. You can't even do your attack in the back. Wait a minute. Crystal targets for 2 turns, doing stress damage. Mummy gains vigor for debuffs. I can just hit everyone. Honestly, I think I'm gonna pull you back so I can actually do a proper attack with you. It's not great because this crossbowman has the protection, but I can at least give him a negative crit chance. So you stunned. That's annoying. Doesn't matter, you did no damage. This is fine. This is actually fine. I'm gonna see if I can kill you quickly. I know I was focusing on the crossbowman, but I can't reach the crossbowman right now. But I can probably kill you. Oh, you gained 33 evasion. We're still likely to hit you. I said likely, it wasn't guaranteed. Still likely to hit you. There we go.
In the world.
Green Mummy has done the job. This gargoyle's gonna be annoying because they're just hitting everyone, but we have units that can heal. In fact, maybe we should take out that gargoyle first. He's 16 armor. All the units left have a whole bunch of armor. And I need the freaking ghoul to actually land their shot. And remove all of the protection, but it's a 50-50 chance that it's not working. And you're immune to stress anyways, and you have 16 protection. So, I guess we're just gonna...
Your frail bodies fail you.
Guess we're just gonna smack them. Petrify. Healed. Cannot be cancelled out of the stance. 20 armor and 20 resistance. Temporarily. Redirect to self. Chance of redirecting an attack from an ally behind them. Directly behind them. And feature, -10 luck. Feature? Oh, they hit my mummy. I don't know why it says feature, because it's a feature of the mummy, I guess. Why not just say feature mummy? You have bloodthirst already. You should do some smacks. Hey! Luiz TFC. Luiz TFC. Thank you for the sub. How you doing? Welcome. Almost certainly butchering that to an extent. You know what? We're just gonna kill this guy.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Right. Now, you do basically no damage, but you're tanky. You are supremely tanky. Gains attack, dread, luck, and evasion for turns. Ignores block, target loses all block, and hopefully this will debuff. Lost the block at least. That's worth something. Target loses accuracy for 3 turns. You know, I kind of like that. Let's start debuffing these enemies. It's only temporary, but still, that's something. And I guess, you know, all things being equal, there's a way that we can do damage. Use our ult. Because that's direct damage removal. And here, I know this isn't actually doing damage, but it is removing his luck. And negative luck means a higher chance that we can crit the enemy. So if we get his luck down to -100, every single attack that we do is going to crit, right? It's freaking these tanky ass enemies. How the hell do you get around on their 32 armor? Bring units who can get around that. Yeah, well, I didn't know. I didn't know any better. You should hit. I guess you should have hit the one in the back, because it's a 50-50 chance. No, it's a guarantee. Well, I suppose if we're not doing anything else, we should either gain mana and wrath or reduce your stress, so that you have a heart attack and die. I'm gonna go for. I guess I'm gonna go for the stress. Maybe give you an affliction, because we're not doing anything else with our turn. So maybe just do like an ult. Move all debuffs and heal. Crush. Lose all armor permanently. How did that happen? It was from the gargoyle, huh? Yeah, let me suck up that debuff from allies, please. Thank you. This gargoyle is gonna kill me just because I can't get through their armor. And she's not hitting the mummy, so she's not losing luck. And you've got that freaking annoying block up. It's 32 armor and 32 protection. I mean, what I need is I need this debuff to land. The crit is very handy. But I need the debuff to land from Acid Gland to strip away all the armor and resistance. Unless they're immune to it. I don't know, they might be. It's gonna keep hitting, I guess. I can't even do any damage to you. I did 3 damage, which was surprising. You skipped a turn. You can make him lose luck. And then stress him out next turn, I guess. And we had the Wrath, we should have probably done it then. You're gonna go into a stance. Hold on, what? Okay, Protect lasts forever, and you have 32 armor and 32 resistance. You now redirect to self. You now have 36 armor and 36 resistance. God, I hate these enemies. They're so unbelievably tanky. Just crit.
Your kind
Thank you.
Delightfully cruel.
I guess we're just going to be relying on these crits. We're going to be relying on the crits. We're going to be relying on direct damage removal here. I don't know. Maybe it's going better than even I thought. Yes, please hit him. He is the enemy who you can attack. That's slightly annoying, but we can heal off of that. In fact, we can kill the Shield Maiden with him, so we should. Although, it's going to be redirected. So if it's going to be redirected, let me get a couple of buffs in. We'll buff you first. For 2 turns. Yeah, just puke on him. It's actually a buff for 3 turns, so this is not that bad of a strategy, I think. You are going to wait. You are going to kill.
As worthless as
Thank God for the Death Knight's ability to just do damage.
In death.
Then we're gonna keep lowering your luck and hitting you because nothing else really matters. We could get you your armor back. Let's get you your armor back. Hopefully the gargoyle just loves to punch you. Punching the vampire is perfectly fine. I'm A-okay with that one. Just crit on the attack, please. That's all I ask. Right. Excuse me. Give me a wait. You should give me a buff, because you're not punching through that armor. You might as well gain me some mana and wrath so I can do something with my turn. And Crush is not that bad, because he can just do it again and again and again. Although, Gargoyle is going to move first. So we might want to have the mummy. Good crit! Thank you. Might want to have the mummy remove the debuff from this guy, just so that he doesn't die to like a lucky crit. Slow playing it just a little bit, but this gargoyle. Oh, you know what? Gargoyle's not doing their AoE attack because they're not in the back, they're in the front, so they don't need to do the rush down maneuver. I understand. Also, do that, do this.
Now that's gonna leave
you move up, you move back. You move up, you move back. And you do not have a buff ability. I thought you had a buff ability. You crit killed him, so thank you very much. That could have gone worse.
Sad display for mortal kind.
All minions gain 6 attack. That seems pretty good. That could have gone a lot worse, considering how annoying it was to punch through the protection there. Oh, let's go. We could heal, or we can gain 30 mana. I'm actually going to gain 30 mana, because I think mana is real good to have. Yoink. Then we're going to do another mission. Give us our lovely bone golem, our female friend. Get rid of the mummy. Oh, I'm liking the looks of this loadout. Yes, it's good, it's good. And everyone is doing what they need to do. Fantastic. We need one more point to get +6 luck. So let's get rid of some artifacts. Oh my god, we're at 75 experience away. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Let's munch that one. Should probably use some of these one-off items. Each round, Iratus recovers 30 wrath. You know what, for the next combat, let's do that. Because there might be a combat coming up here. We have no freaking idea. Let's do it anyways. Quest line. Grand sprawling castles, so often filled with secrets and, more importantly, secret passages. So you are not surprised when one of your undead finds a small nook in an otherwise ordinary wall that might open a passage into the unknown. What would be on the other side, you wonder? Well, first, you will need to figure out how to actually open the damn thing. The wall is much too sturdy for even your zombies to blast open. Sure, attempt to locate the opening mechanism. After spending a few minutes searching, you finally figure out the riddle that is needed to open up the passage. Inside takes you to a more remote area of the castle, opening up an attack route that your enemies will not be expecting. How unfortunate for them. Effect. Units have +1 initiative for 3 battles. That's it? That's it? That's horrible. I was expecting, there's a treasure trove of loot here. Instead, what we got was, like, garbage. It was garbo. Let's go to this cultist. Give me some items. Gruesome snack for the ghoul. And another bone golem thing. I mean, that's actually pretty good. I really like gruesome snack. +1 stack of lunch break is extremely positive. Having an additional attack, defense, evasion, dread, crit, evasion, whatnot, can really bump up that ghoul offense. And I'll be honest, considering that the ghoul ability that I put on them of removing armor and resistance basically has not worked at all, I feel like what we should do is maybe stack 2 of these on 1 unit so that they are just stronger. Because stacks of lunch break can stack, and stripping armor and resistance, like on the last combat I hit 10 hits and none of them actually did that. So I think we're going to have to say that that's not reliable. Maybe it's not working properly, I don't know. Maybe it's just bad RNG. Maybe I rolled that 50% 10 times in a row and we missed it. Because it did work on 1 combat today in my recording session. Now, Milk Jug raises up a good point, which is that the trinket might not work. Maybe you can't have 2 of the same trinket, but honestly, I'm gonna try. And I think I'm gonna go with replacing Essence of the Mind. What is this one? Armor Resistance. It's just not working. I wish I could get this back, but it's just not working. Maybe we'll see if we can put it here. You can't. All right, you can't put 2 of the same on a ghoul. That's fine. Honestly, I'm okay having a backup one of those. Completely. Give me a backup one of those so that if I do lose a unit, I can still keep it. Now, hey, by the way, we're fighting a unit who's very tanky. 2 units who are tanky. Let's try to actually deal with this situation appropriately this time, now that we know what's going to happen. You can buff yourself and then kill him quickly. Gotta love that. Also, the setting the targets on fire will bypass damage reduction, because the ignition effect deals full damage even around resistance. So you light them on fire and they'll just die slowly. Doot here, can't really do anything about that. I think what we want is a unit who has an ability to remove all armor and resistance. Someone has one of those, right? Remove all buffs. Oh, you know what it is? It's, is it the mummy or is it the lich? It's like you put a cloud and you move them through the cloud and the cloud strips them. It might be the lich. Hold up. Hey, lichy lich.
I just can't tell where they get their uncaring attitude from.
Chance of dying. Loses all armor and resistance in the cloud. So the lich actually seems like it might be appropriate. You put the cloud out there and it'll do some stress damage, but it removes armor and resistance and you can actually hit him. That seems pretty good. And then you can just buff on your other turns. So you know what? Maybe this is what we want. I don't... The trap works as well, but it takes a turn to pop. So maybe we could have them here. I like these abilities, but... Do you have something else? You do have something else. Chance of killing. Additional 5% chance of killing an enemy with any attack. Yeah. Wish you had, like, more survivability. Should spend points on your health, I guess. Although I have been upgrading it. Not a whole bunch. Could also take something like reduce physical damage received by 40%. Increases magic damage received, but if we never take them out with it, an enemy that does magic damage, then you're good. What about, there's something I have not considered, which is a lich build. I think I'm going to try a lich build. Having 3 units out in the mission, the lich will summon a skeleton immediately, and that skeleton is going to tank a whole bunch of damage. You think we can make it work? I kind of want to try, and I'm going to put a level 15 brain in this lich to try. Which means we have 5 ability points. We can upgrade the summon ability. More bonus on the skeleton, or cost less wrath. Give me a... I don't understand lich build, but it sounds dope. Basically,
Get back to battle.
The you have a party of like 2 or 3 units. They have these boiling blood. For each unfilled squad slot, the minion receives armor, resistance, attack, dread, evasion, and accuracy. And then on turn 1, you summon skeletons, and then you can kill the skeletons to heal, and then you summon more skeletons, and then you just kind of infinitely loop it. Summoning skeletons and then killing the skeletons in order to get healing, and then you have all these bonuses thanks to boiling blood that keep yourself alive. So if we're taking boiling blood, and we have a lich, what do we want on our other unit? Maybe a mummy? Maybe a ghoul? Like a backup ghoul? Could also have taken this one so that you can summon more skeletons, but I think this is fine. Also need to figure out what we're going to give you. You start with 2 ward. 1 block is okay. Buys you some time to get your skeleton out there. Then honestly, give me another block. Little evasion. Little initiative. Should have probably gone higher on initiative. That's acceptable. Kills an ally. Doesn't spend an action. Now, kill an ally and recover more vigor, please. Although I understand killing an ally, not spending an action, because then you can immediately summon another skeleton, but just give me, everyone gains 50 health.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my investment.
Yes, that's fine. I have 2 more points. Set enemies on fire. Very good with skeletons. So maybe bringing someone along who is immune to ignition would be nice, but I don't know who's able to do that. Maybe someone who can just heal. Maybe like a vampire or something. We need the target cloud that strips armor and resistance. Although for making skeletons, that's not that important, because the skeletons can attack around the armor and resistance. So now that I've done this, I'm like, oh, what if we just immediately kill an enemy with 3% chance? Whatever. What's the difference in these? More ignition. Moves enemies. Right. So we have a Lich. Just gonna dump someone I'm not using in here. Although maybe I will use race. Maybe I'll use an infested. I don't know. What do you do? Physical attack. Curse enemies. Remove debuffs. Buff. Stress attack. Yeah, and then the curse that lasts forever, doing 12 stress damage every single turn, which is honestly better than I thought it would be. What about a shade? All successful attacks against your minions causes the attacker to take stress damage equal to damage dealt. Gains mana. I do like that, gaining a lot of mana. Target loses accuracy for 2 actions. What's your ability? Each time an enemy attacks the shade and misses, they receive magic damage. Oh, so you want to pump up the evasion on the shade. Very interesting. Hungry Shadows. So you put a cloud that does a lot of damage. Make it cheaper, make it better. I really don't know who else to bring. Like 2 Liches would be awesome, because then they could just keep buffing everything. And I really kind of want to do 2 Liches. You just have 2 Liches that constantly summon skeletons and hit the crap out of enemies with magical attacks that can't hit your skeleton. No, it does hit your skeleton because it's a magical attack. But you hit the skeleton and then you kill a skeleton? I don't know. Let's just freaking do it. Give me another Lich. I have the brains.
A vessel of indiscriminate magical carnage.
I got the brains to make it happen. You're gonna have another boiling blood. We're gonna give you a, let's give you a level 11 brain. I don't want to use my level 15 brain. I might need that one. But we will. All allies gain more vigor.
Serve me well, my minion.
Loses armor and resistance. Buff. Stats. What did I have? Block? Just kind of want to just build them the same. I trust my previous self to have thought about it ahead of time, you know? Yeah, good enough. We'll save the other points. All right, maybe we just rock 2 Liches. Do you think we could use 2 Liches? Well, maybe we can just do 2 Liches.